Am I the asshole for telling my husband I won't live under the same roof as his grandmother anymore? My husband and I have been together for several years and married for one. When I moved into his long-standing family setup. He has lived on this property for 13 years. His grandmother lives in the larger lower-level unit, and we live in the smaller upper unit. It functions like a split-level duplex, but he always refers to it as one house, even though it's really two separate living spaces connected. When I first moved in, there wasn't enough room upstairs, so my son had to sleep downstairs in his grandmother's unit. He shared a bedroom with my stepson. I hated the setup, but at the time, I didn't feel like I had the power to demand changes. Once we got married, I told my husband I was no longer comfortable with my son living on a different floor, especially in someone else's space. I didn't want him to feel like I was choosing my stepdaughter over him, or that grandma's house was his real home instead of being with me. On top of that, his grandmother does not respect me, my rules, or my boundaries as a parent. She gives the kids whatever they want, overrides me constantly, and treats the kids like they're hers. She sees her house as the primary home, and everything I try to set as a parent gets undone the minute they're with her. Now I'm pregnant, and we are completely out of space. We need an actual family home with privacy, consistency, and boundaries. I suggested two possible solutions. 1, we switch houses with his grandmother so we can have the bigger space. Or 2, we switch houses with his parents across the street. Every time I try to talk about boundaries, my husband says he doesn't understand what I mean and thinks I'm overreacting. But I feel like we've been living in his family's world for years, and I've just had to adapt. I want our own home, our own routines, and to raise our kids without interference. So I told him that I no longer want to live under the same roof or same building as his grandmother. I need a separate private home environment for our family. He acts like I'm being unreasonable for wanting to move or change the setup. Am I the asshole for saying I won't continue living under the same roof as his grandmother?